Okay, so I want to talk about the group by a bit more, as some people still have questions. And I'm also testing my new microphone just to see how the audio quality is going to be. And we are now at 289 users, very close to going over 300. And if you participate on a group buy right now, you get right away Wusik Station version 9, Wusik the Looper, the beta version, which is already working and running okay, Wusik ZR, and Wusik 1008. And if you go over 300, you also get Wusik Eve version 5 right away, because those products are already out. They are already released. But I want to talk about the products that are going to be working next. I'm finishing next week Wusik D-Looper, which is a great new product. Let me show you quickly here. It's on synth and samplers, Wusik D-Looper. And it's a loop program which allows you to load wave files, Apple loops, Rex files on Windows only. On the Mac is not working. And allows you to slice the sample just like in a slice program. But it also allows you to wave sequence the samples. If you go on the sequence option here, you can sequence the samples and select some options. So if I load it right now here from my list, where is it? Was the looper. So this is the beta demonstration. I'm going to load audio in here. And it's an asset wave file, so it already added the slices. And if I go to the sequencer, I can select which ones I want to sequence. And I have some options like reverse and also to add random, which is the biggest new addition to the code, which allows you to play a random step here. Let's say I want here on this step to play a random sound. So I'm going to add 3 random sounds. So now I have three random sounds in this step here. So each time it reaches this step, it's going to play a random one from the list of the loaded ones. So it has a lot of options and a lot of great features. So this is the Wusik D-Looper. So let me go back to my group by. So if you already have everything, the greatest thing is that you can pay a lower price of $29.95. And here is the list of all new stuff that are going to be releasing this year and next year. So it's this list plus the Wusik Station version 10 update. So you can see that if you go over 550 users, so let's say 551, you're going to get all this by next year. Some products are going to be released by the end of next year, so you can check on the bottom here about each product and my estimated time of arrival. And there's some interesting products in here, some ideas that I had that I want to work next year. And if you have any question about anything here, you can ask me. But the main reason for this group buy is to really set my workflow for the next year. So it's going to be a lot of new products and a lot of new stuff. And I'm really working hard and really getting stuff done. As you can see from my previous products, I have already released Wusik ZR. I released also, let's see, where is it? Oh, here. The Wusik X42, which was a very big project for me. And just several updates for Wusik P2000. I released the Wusik SP22 free sample plugin, which has the source code on GitHub. So you can check how I created it. It's a simple project, but it was even featured on the Wusik Computer Musician magazine. And the Wusik X42, unlike the Wusik P2000, allows you to organize your plugins, sorry, and host directly on without have to load another plugin. So it's going to create dummy plugins and allow you to load instantly in your host. Like here, I'm loading Z3TA plus, and it's not loading like Wusik P2000, then inside Z3TA. No, it's actually loading the plugin itself right away, but with the Wusik X42 bridge along it. So it allows you to bridge, let's say you want to bridge a VST3 plugin into a VST2 DAW or vice versa. And also it has a plugin crash auto reload, so it detects the crash and auto reloads the plugin from the last saved preset. It's auto saves every 10 seconds, I think. I don't remember right now exactly, but it's around that. And also features the programs listing, so you can load and save programs, and MIDI processors, the same ones from Wusik P2000, and the oversampling selector. And just the MIDI processors are great by itself. If you want to compare this, you can go on product comparison, and below I compare the host and chainers, and you can see the difference of Wusik P2000 and Wusik X42. So right away, you can see that P2000 has the option of chaining plugins, but X42 has the option of VST2 to VST3 and VST3 to a VST2 bridging, and 64 bits to 32 bits bridger, but you require to be using 64 bits Windows operation system, the plugin crash protection, and that's it. And Wusik X42 is Windows only, and allows also to organize your plugins, because when you load Wusik 42, let me see if I have on my list here. I don't have on my list, but when you load X42 here, you can see here the list of plugins, and you can add custom names that's going to be used instead of the normal name. And you can also add subfolders, so if your DAW, your host allows the use of subfolders, is going to divide it like that. Let's say I have a sonar here, and it allows the use of subfolders to categorize a little better the plugins. It has its own categorizer tool where you can really organize things up, but let's say you don't want to use that. Oh, sorry, I want to create a new project. And here, if I go insert soft synth, and I have the VST, VST3 plugins, and it uses the subfolders that I have created. So a lot of hosts does that. And talking a little bit more about the group by, what else can I say? We still have up to December 20th. So from what I can say until now, the number of users and the number of time that has passed, we are very close. The only thing I ask, don't wait, because that really gets the group by momentum to a halt, and that's not good. So join now, and don't wait for, okay, I want to go over 400, so I'm going to wait until it's going 400. No, just join now, because it helps out the momentum of the group by, so it reaches out over 550 users faster. And well, let me see. I think that's it for now. I already created this other video here where I also talk about the group by, and I'm really trying to think or what else I can add here. Well, the Linux support are going to be working very late next year, but I may do a plugin here and there sooner, because for me it's a very big deal. Some people may say, "Oh, you're already using Juice, so it's just a click away." Well, it's not like that for me. I have some problems that I have to work around. And a new thing I added to the list is Wusik Mod 800. It's a new project based on Wusik 8008, but with a new interface. So if you see the Wusik 8008, let's see here, Wusik 8008, 64. Let's say I want to add some modules, and I add the ADSR, and I'm adding a super oscillator. Okay, I have my modules here added. Where is my top bar here? Let me close this guy up. But as you can see, the modules follows a graphical line for each module, and if you reduce the size, it's going to break the line. So the idea of Mod 800 is to use the same code as Wusik 8008, but add fixed graphical plates or spaces for each module, and work in like a rack modular way. So it's going to be more easy to view. A few options could be hidden under a menu to make it use less space and stuff like that. And it's hard to explain. Let me see if I can find in here. Modular rack. So, like see the VCV rack, which is a free open source, but of course it doesn't have everything that Wusik 2008 has. But here you can see that it uses the fixed how to call this, a fixed graphical interface for each of the racks. So that's the idea I'm going after. Then you have, let's say, you have a line, and when the line is filled, it's going to go to the next line, and so on for the modules. But each module has a fixed view. So that's what I'm going for Wusik 800, the mod 800. This name could be changed because I'm really not happy with it, but it's okay. It's not so bad. Then you have the Wusik arpeggiator, the Wusik PWM that I added recently, and Wusik DR7. the Wusik SEQ1, SEQ 1. It's a wave sequencer synth, but more hands-on, while Wusik Station is more complex and advanced. And of course, the big Wusik J99 and Wusik prototype. If you look at the features of Wusik JP99, it doesn't seem a lot, but since it's going to be using the Wusik prototype modules, it's going to be a very big thing for me. So it's a big project, and it's going to sound great. So I'm pretty sure. So you can see it's a lot of stuff. So that's why I said it's a very large group buy. It's a very big project and a very big deal. So don't forget to really get in the group right now. Don't wait up so we don't lose momentum. And if you're a new user, as soon as we reach another tire, you get that product that has been already released by me from that tire, like Wusik Eve, here on over 400, Wusik 1, Wusik X32, Wusik P2000, and Wusik XQ200. That's a lot of stuff. So, okay, let's go. Let's make this happen. And as always, thanks for watching.